the 5 damage spell,
Okay.
Thunderous Wrath.
Yeah.
But we have not seen a ton of the Miracle cards that we really expected.
Yeah.
All right, Matt Keefer. He is battling with Stax. Now, Stax is a deck that I played this at Worlds, when they Legacy at Worlds. What he's going to be trying to do is, let me see his list. So he's cool. He's a Tezzeret Agent of Bolas version of Stax. He plays cards like the Abyss, Crucible of Worlds with Wastelands. He has Gargoyle Castle. Wow, this deck's awesome. All right, well, you guys are just gonna have to watch this deck because Matt Keeper's deck is the coolest thing around. He's 5-0.
Yeah, he's 5-0. And you guys asked for it. You guys tweeted it in. You guys said, hey, can we watch the Stacks guy? So we guys got you the Stacks. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy this match. He's against Blue Red Delver. Kind of a standard list, but at least you guys get to see Stacks, something different. And
yeah, and also this list is really, really innovative. Yeah, like Matt Keefer, like hats off. This list looks awesome to me.
Yeah, and just for the record right now, another pro tip from myself, Tezzeret is only $9. Star City sells them for.
Tezzeret Agent of Bolas?
Yeah, $9. That card was like $30, I think, at one point.
Yeah?
Yeah, $30 or $40, just $9. So, I mean, if he wins the tournament with this and it starts becoming a popular Legacy deck, it's going to be worth more than $9. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to see how many are on Star City right now. And then I'm going to see if, they get sold out or not. All right.
Now, his deck also plays 4 copies of Jace the Mind Sculptor, though.
Okay, right now there are 34, 22, and 1 in stock. So a total of 67.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're starting. Chris Roberts plays Wood of Foothills and immediately sacks it.
That's a foil Wood of Foothills.
Yeah, cool. It is, yeah. You don't see too many Onslaught foils.
No, they're not too common.
That was like the first set they had foils, right?
No, or is this Legacy or Destiny?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think it was Destiny or Legacy. You're correct.
Yeah.
I actually remember buying like Legacy packs when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like a foil Planner Cleansing and like sold it for like $30.
Yeah.
Foil rares were worth a lot back then.
Yeah.
All right, so Chris grabs a basic mountain. The foil.
He should
the foil Wooded Foothills to the white bordered mountain.
Yeah, we should tell him to move his lands. Like you can't, like technically you can't play like that. Or I mean, you shouldn't play like that, because like he could. Yeah, you could. Really? I would appeal to the judge. Really? Can we tell him not to play like that for like our sake? No. I'm gonna have a talk with this guy afterwards.
All right. So Matt Keefer leads things off with a Chalice for 1, which against a rug deck, that's pretty insane.
Yeah. I know we're not supposed to cheer for people, but after him playing his lands like that, and Tezzeret only being $9, and I'm hoping it goes up in price. Let's go, Matt Keefer. All right, there's a Polluted Delta from Chris.
And now Chris really needs, like, his hand is all 1-drops, so that Chalice just shuts him down really, really hard right now.
This is what I'm talking about. I mean, imagine if this guy was playing with the Miracles. He can't even cast Brainstorms to put the Miracles back on top. So we see a Mox Diamond, an Ancient Tomb, and a Chalice on 1 from Matt Keefer. All right, and there's a Crucible of the Worlds.
Yep, so
City of Traders in the bin.
Surprised Chris Roberts didn't attack with his Grim Lavamancer.
Yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense, right?
To me, it does not.
Yeah, I think it was a free damage.
Especially when your opponent has Ancient Tomb out.
Yeah, it's just like...
Yeah, like every damage for 1 turn is kind of important.
Yeah. Alright, so Chris fetches up an island. I'm refreshing the Star City page, seeing if any Tezzerets get sold. Ooh, somebody bought a Tezzeret just like that.
So he did just buy a Tezzeret.
Yeah. All right. Good job. Good job on your investment. All right. So yeah, I don't understand why he cast Brainstorm. Just to, I guess he just wants to try to shoot him. Is that like his plan?
I guess so.
But like, this is where's his deck list? Do we have his deck list?
It's right here.
Oh, he typed this. This guy typed his
it out.
deck list. Wow. Yeah, he has no answer to Chalice. He just like, straight, like flat out loses to Chalice of the Void. I mean, Price of Progress could win him the game, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, that's really all he can do at this point.
Yeah.
Just a blue-red Delver deck. All of his cards cost 1 mana except Price of Progress,
Force of Will,
and Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
Matt Keefer taking some more damage from that Ancient Tomb.
What's coming out? Ooh,
the Abyss.
LOL.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Blue-Red's worst card to see is a Chalice for 1.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially when it's played on turn 1, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah. All right. So Chris sacks the Scalding Tarn. I guess he'll shoot Keefer again. But I guess he's just playing for Price of the Progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much his only out right here.
I don't think he's gonna win this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But obviously they'll continue to play it out.
Oh yeah, I mean, hypothetically, he could just, multiple price hand.
Yeah. Or a Price and a Snapcaster. All right, so Chris continues to shuffle his deck after the search.
Matt has to shovel Chris's deck now. It's not an option. So I guess it's just not a big deal, but just for reference, always shuffle your opponent's deck. It's better for everybody.
All right, there's Snapcaster. So now Chris is going to sacrifice the Lavamancer. That would make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chris is maybe thinking about playing a Snapcaster and then sacking the Snapcaster, then hitting him down to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Does that kind of make sense?
Seems pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah. Chris is trying to, weasel in every damage he could.
You think those are Summerlands?
I don't know.
And it looks like all this stuff is foil. So I'm assuming those are Summerlands.
Yeah, I'm not really up on like basic lands. I'd rather spend my money on cracking packs.
Yeah, Summer Islands, what are they worth now? Like, they're worth over $100, right?
I don't know who would pay over $100.
They're rare. They're the most rare basic lands.
Alright, so... of what card? Of Abyss? Okay. So... Okay. So one guy thinks that he can respond to the Abyss. Another guy says he can't respond to the Abyss, so we'll just sit here and wait and see. You guys could keep tweeting in the meantime.
Hey, you can respond. With the triggers on the stack, you can play something, right?
They're saying you can't. So.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to get an Oracle text on the Abyss then.
Alright, so only one Tezzeret sold. Go once, go twice, sold! $1, $2, $3. But yeah, I guess we can wait and see if Keefer... I mean, if Keefer wins a tournament, Tezzeret has to go up in price.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think it will go up to?
12?
It's a 4 of.
I guess it's a 4 of, and it's a mythic.
It's 4 of is a mythic, and the set does not get opened anymore.
Probably more, you're right.
20s? Alright, so I guess he cannot respond to the Abyss. Alright, so...
Why is the Snapcaster Mage over there?
That's his graveyard.
But then what's the other stuff right there?
That's removed from the game from the Lava Master.
Ah, yes, okay.
But if I was his opponent, I would just like, I would take his graveyard and throw it on the ground. I would be so mad. You know what I'm saying? And I would push all my cards like at his side of the table and just take up like 90% of the playmat. All right, there's an intuition.
Let's see what Matt's going to grab here. Depending on what's in his hand, he's either going to be grabbing something like Tezzeret, maybe Jace.
Tezzeret would be good because it would, you know, gain him life as long as he has another. I mean, he doesn't have the card mana.
Chalice and goes Chalice for 2, right?
Oh, Chalice for 2 would be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because then you're just you win.
Instead, I think he's getting some lands. It looks like. Summer Islands are over $300 now. Huh.
Wow.
Joe's playing guy. Joe's opponent, show and tells a Crystal Brandon to play. His opponent is at 4. Joe casts Price of Progress. His opponent counters it. And then the opponent scoops up his cards and says, I'm dead.
All right, so there's a Scalding Tarn from Keefer.
Yeah, now he's that's going to give him access to colored mana, so that he'll be able to cast Jace the Mind Sculptor or Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas.
Yeah, sorry about that. Lockman came over and told us some terrible story to interrupt us. But all right, so Robert searches his deck for what is he going to get? All right, there's a Volcanic Island, the least expensive of his cards. Only about $80, $90.
Is that worth that much now?
I don't know, maybe like 70.
Wow.
Yeah, the dual lands are a lot.
Yeah, I don't realize how much those are worth because I've like had them since I got them for like 8, you know.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Chris is going to try to do here. All right, there's Lightning Bolt that gets countered. Roberts shoots Keefer down to 8 life. End of the turn, he'll play Snapcaster Mage. Alright, I think he's going to sacrifice Snapcaster Mage.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, Matt's at 8 life here. We'll update that for you in a second.
Man, Matt Keefer's deck's so sweet.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a cool deck, yeah. So Chris is thinking, what can he do? How can he deal the final 8 points of damage? He has Lava Master to bring him to 6. But we'll definitely see shortly. I believe Keefer's at 8 life here. We'll update that for you. Alright, yep. Those life totals are now correct.
Keeper going down to 7 now.
And he'll be down to 5 after Lava Master deals him 2 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
Man,
so,
Chalice for 1, Chalice for 2 seems so good right now.
but you can't play a Chalice for 2 and then a Chalice for 1.
It's true.
$10 draft number 8. Come on up to the Shivan Dragon.
So your traders hits play.
$10 draft number 8. Come on up to the Shivan Dragon.
Alright, there's Jace the Mind Sculptor. Chris checks his hand. Alright, and he'll brainstorm.
Yep. Looking for another Chalice to lock this one up.
Chris is going to shoot Keefer at his end step.
Yep, put him down to 5 here.
Yep.
but it's unlikely Chris has another way to.
Yeah, I mean, even if he draws Price is only going to deal 4 damage. So I see a Lightning Bolt, and it's a red card. Is it a Price or?
It's like a Goblin Guide to me.
Goblin Guide? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, he passes the turn. First checks Matt's graveyard. I don't know what for. Maybe they try to, you know, get him to return that Scalding Tarn and use it. Alright, so Jace will Fate Seal. Can't really see what that card is. Okay, it's a Tezzeret. Played it off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Chris reads what it does.
Here's a spot where it'd be pretty good if Chris was able to draw Thunderous Wrath. He doesn't have it in his deck, though.
Yeah, that would be okay. It would be okay. Alright, so there's a second Crucible of the Worlds that he got from Tezzeret. Ooh, 4 Tezzerets just been sold.
Wow.
Yeah, the more this deck wins.
The Tezzeret got cast, and people were like, oh wow.
Yeah. Alright, there's another Volcanic Island from Chris Roberts. So Chris's board is Volcanic Island, Island, Mountain. That Lavamancer is actually his graveyard, even though it looks like it's in play. That's Chris is thinking, like, you know, if he has any outs here or anything. Okay, another judge question. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, something that's interesting about Matt's deck is it's just people who have not played against a deck like that will have no idea what to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris Lockman, come on up to the Ship and Dragon side events banner for your booster draft. Chris Lockman, come on up to the Ship and Dragon side events banner for booster draft number 8.
Alright, so City of Traders being tapped. Mox Diamond Island. Trades lands there. There is a Chalice for 2.
And that's it.
Yeah. So Chris should just scoop it up.
Well, I mean, Chris at this point may want to play just to see what cards are in his opponent's deck. But
I guess it's in response. I think the rules question might have been if he returns a land, then the City of Traders dies. Is there ever a spot where he actually has 3 in play for the price? All right, so we'll see what he decides to do with the Tezzeret. Chris reads the Tezzeret again. All right, so Matt will gain some life here from the price of progress, not dealing it to Matt.
yep, so Matt's still at 5.
Yeah, Matt should still be at 5. He gained back that 4 life.
I mean, the game is
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
so
matter. Yeah.
far from close right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that's the interaction that happened, but anyway, all right. So Chris scoops it up.
Matt Keefer on the game too.
Yep.
Chris is probably like, "What am I playing against?"
I mean,
it's
just a Tezzeret deck, you know. It's
Chris
cool,
Lockman,
but
please report to the side events.
Let's see if they're gonna do any sideboarding.
Draft number 8. Once again, Chris Lockman,
Zern
please
Orb.
report to the side events banner for booster draft number 8. Your draft is ready to begin.
it looks like he's probably gonna bring in Zern Orb. And
Zern Orb's a good one.
Yeah. Why does he have Gigapede and Helm of Obedience? and Leyline of the Void. Is that a combo?
Helm Leyline is a combo.
What's with the Gigapede?
I do not know what the Gigapede is.
Well, with like the Riftflame portal.
The Riftstone portal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he has Maze of Ith and Decree of Pain. And he has Scour Glass? Huh.
Hourglass is the one from Shards
Yeah.
that removes all non-artifacts.
Yeah, definitely an interesting sideboard, interesting deck in general. What's the Blue Red Delver player going to bring in? Anything?
The Blue-Red Delver deck?
Yeah. I guess he's going to bring in one Force of Will, the Spell Pierce. He got 2 Smash to Smithereens.
Oh, those are obviously insane.
Yeah,
but
those would be pretty good against him. And Surgical Extractions. So he's gonna have to.
Surgicals are that good?
I think they're pretty
fine.
good. Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to change his deck a lot here to try to alter it to be able to handle Matt Keefer's artifact deck. So wow, a lot of talk on
I think
Twitter.
he also brings in
What?
just Sulfur's Vortex.
Yeah,
It
Vortex.
takes a long time for Matt Kiefer to kind of set his stuff up.
Yeah, definitely. And Vortex stops the.
And he's taking
the game
damage
life
from
on
his the Ancient Tomb and whatnot. So
Yeah, definitely. A lot of talk on Twitter over these Summerlands. People are impressed about it. So, all right, Riftstone Portal gives them the ability to play Gigapede. So, all right, this should be interesting game 2. Pretty cool to see a totally different deck out there.
yeah, this is a weird one.
Yeah. All right, so refresh on Tezzerets. So far 7 Tezzerets have been sold since Matt Keefer started playing on camera. If he wins the match, what do you think the line is?
How many get sold?
Yeah, so far it's been 7.
In how long? What time frame? By the time he wins the match?
Like by the time we take a break or go to the next round.
16.
16? All right, so we need 9 more sold for Jake Van Lunen to be correct.
Are you doing Price is Right rules, so you're not allowed to go over?
Nah, that's okay. Price is Right rules are kind of harsh.
Yeah, because then you just pick 17 and I'm blown out.
Yeah, of course. All right, so it looks like they're talking to each other a bit. But definitely a cool deck. Just to go over the deck list for everybody out there, you guys might want to know the exact deck list. 4 Tezzeret, 4 Jason the Mind Sculptor, 4 Force of Will, 4 Chalice of the Void, 4 Intuition, 4 The Abyss, 4 Mox Diamond, 3 Crucible, 3 Chrome Mox, 1 Engineer Explosive, 1 Slaughter Pact. Tell me the lands, Jake. My tongue hurts so much. It's unbelievable.
1 Gargoyle Castle, 1 Scalding Tarn, 1 Polluted Delta, 1 Academy Ruins, 3 is that Island? 3 Underground Sea, 3 Wasteland, 3 Tolaria West,
I think
4 City of Traders, 4 Ancient Tomb.
Yep. What are you looking at?
The way Island looks.
Oh, okay.
So you put an exclamation point after Underground Sea. Likes that one. Somebody on Twitter comments that playing with Summerlands is like taking a Ducati to a smash and crash.
Okay.
Yeah. I would agree. So, but I mean, it's the point of having them, you know?
Yeah. All right.
I like that. The true hallmark of a good legacy player.
His beard. What about Caleb Durwald? He always has a beard, but then he shaves it occasionally.
Periodically.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he just gets too unruly.
Yeah.
But he's normally a bearded individual.
Yeah, normally.
He's a Balthor.
Yep. All right. Are these guys getting started or what? They're still sideboarding? All right, looks like they're still sideboarding. And supposedly that was a judge right there who made that ruling with Jim Davis.
That one right there?
Yeah, not to call him out or anything. But it was that one right there, everybody.
All right, guys. Get him.
But overall, the head judge upheld the ruling. So Jim was actually kind of upset about it.
Where that came from.
So
I can see that.
yeah,
I think I would be too.
yeah, because I mean they were both X and 1, and Jim thought that he would win game 1, and Joe thought that you know, Jim would have a good chance to win game 1 too, because he was able, he would have been able to Gem Palm Incinerate the 3-2. So, all right, these guys are about to go to game 2.
Story of the Summerlands. So, what was it? Revised, was it? Or was it Unlimited? I think it's Unlimited.
Yeah.
Unlimited had a problem with its print run. There wasn't enough of it, sold out everywhere. So they decided to print more of it. And it was dated on the bottom, which normal Unlimited is not. But it was like it was only printed in a very small amount, and it's also I think it was only printed as sealed decks.
All right, I think these guys are getting started.
Like old school sealed decks. Okay, so Chris Roberts leads things off with a Flooded Strand.
So pretty much they reprinted the set in the summer. It's only out for a couple months. They're more rare. Bada bing, bada boop.
Yeah, it was out for like a month and a half, only as sealed decks. So
Okay.
like nobody bought them, and
Oh, they destroyed it. Okay. All right. So it's super rare. It's like double mythic rare. All right. So Goblin Guide gets in for 2 points of damage.
and that's a really good start for Chris.
Yeah.
Like one Goblin Guide is, you know, the thing about Matt Keefer's deck, like it's really awesome and it's really good at handling things, but and Chalice for one is so strong, obviously against Chris.
Yeah.
But you know, just a Goblin Guide
base.
getting in underneath, ooh, and that's really good.
Yep. All right. So
Chris Roberts is one of his 2 copies of Days.
Yeah.
Chalice, super important for him.
looks like Chris will attack for 2. I think just attacking for 2, getting more information before he does anything, even playing land, is the best play.
I would agree.
Yeah. All right. So Force of Will is revealed. Gerard, is the Abyss a good buy at 149 each? I would probably say no. I'll probably say,
It's fine. I think that's what it's worth.
yeah, it's what it's worth, but I don't think it's going to go up in price. If you need an Abyss, sure, buy it, but if you don't, I would, you know, maybe not make that investment. All right, so there's Crucible of the Worlds from Matt Keefer, and we'll see what happens. All right, so Chris sacrifices a Scalding Tarn.
Now, this game looks really, really good for Chris.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, he's got Matt at half Matt's life total, and Matt's a deck that really just wants to stabilize before anything gets on the table. That's like the issue with stacks is if your opponent played like a Wild Nicodle, you would just lose.
Yeah, all right, there's a Brainstorm from Chris. And Chris will draw 3 cards. And he gets to sculpt his hand pretty good here. He's got all the lands he needs. He's got double Volcanic Island in his hand. Looks like he's got a bit more counter magic with a Daze and I believe a Spell Pierce in his hand. So Chris looks to be in good shape. But if Matt could, you know, maybe drop something really big next turn, maybe stick a Chalice, things would be slightly different. For the person who tweeted in, is the Abyss a good buy for 149? No, because Star City sells it for 129. So go to Star City if you want to pick up an Abyss and save $20.
So Summer Magic, I think, might be revised, right? Not in. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, enough with the Summerlands.
Yeah.
This guy is just showing off and playing his graveyard where his creature should be going. All right, there's a Volcanic Island from Chris. And, I mean, he swings in with Goblin Guide.
Yeah, and
Polluted Delta. All right, so Matt gets to draw a card from that Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide's good, but you know, sometimes you have to give your opponent some free cards, which you probably don't want to do. But that's just the price you have to pay for Goblin Guide to be as good as it is.
And the whole idea is that, you want to get those. Just want to kill your opponent before those extra cards matter.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have a whole bunch of cards stranded in their hand. Like if the game's at a point where both players have, enough land to play everything, then Goblin Guide is significantly worse.
Okay, and there's a Lavamancer from Chris Roberts. And Keefer draws for his turn.
We also have a couple of players.
And he plays Zernorb. Zernorb was one of his sideboard cards that we talked about that he was going to bring in.
Plan, but you want to get a few more games of legacy in. Come on up, sign up with Nat on the right hand side of the stage. Go after our box and have us in restored.
Alright. Taps that Underground Sea, gains 2 life. Taps Ancient Tomb. He's got 4 mana. Here comes Tezzeret. And I can see him making the Crucible a 5/5.
Not the Zernorb? I imagine this is getting countered, right?
Yeah, it's going to get countered anyway, but either one.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a Daze on the Tezzeret. And Matt's thinking. He's going to use the Force Will here. He's going to go down to... ooh, okay. And there's a Spell Pierce. So Chris is, running out of cards. And Matt has a nice little combo with Zernorb and Crucible of the World.
Awesome. You guys are awesome.
You can just kind of gain a bunch of life.
Alright, so Chris draws another Volcanic Island. So it looks like he sends Volcanic Island, Ponder, and Delver. He's going to lead the turn off with the Ponder.
Alright, now what can he find here? I mean, he just really... All he has to do is keep attacking. Matt's in a pretty bad spot.
I mean, it's not that bad of a spot, just because essentially Matt could gain 2 life every turn if he wanted to.
Yeah, but then he's, preventing himself from developing his mana, and, if he's casting a 4-drop every turn, then he's just breaking even because he's pay 2 life for the Ancient
Yeah,
Tomb.
exactly. Yeah,
So-
with the Ancient Tomb, it's break even. Okay, so there's a Tezzeret. So Tezzeret number 2 is going to come out next turn. And if Chris doesn't have an answer to it, that's going to be pretty good. See, that's why I don't really understand why he played a Pondered, and then he attacked with the Goblin Guide.
Yeah, you just get less information.
Yeah, you get less
for your
information,
Ponder.
yeah. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Chris does have a Force Will in his hand, along with the Delver. So Chris is going to just force this Tezzeret.
I'm really surprised he didn't just force that back. Doesn't he have a force in his hand?
Who, Matt?
Yeah.
No, he used the Force last turn.
Okay.
Yeah. It went Daze, Force, Spell Pierce.
Pierce.
Yeah. So
Now, Chris can just keep on crashing. I mean,
yeah, Chris untaps here. He draws.
just 2 lands in hand.
Yeah, just Pluto Delta and Flutterstrands. I don't know. I kind of like Matt's chances here, because it's going to be highly unlikely that Matt just draws a land for his turn. Because the Goblin Guy, if it was a land, then Matt would have got to draw it. And if it's a spell, he gets to draw it. So this is where Goblin Guy isn't as good. All right, there's Underground Sea, so Matt will collect that to his hand.
And that's a good one.
Yeah, definitely. Matt draws for his turn. He's down to 3 life. Let's see if he has anything to handle the Goblin Guy or the Grim Lavamancer. Alright. There's Tezzeret. Wow, alright. This one's gonna stick.
This one is going to stick.
Yep.
And I think he just makes one guy into a 5/5, yeah.
Alright. So he has a 5/5. Grim Lavamancer is going to shoot Matt or shoot Tezzeret. What do you think?
I think it shoots Matt.
Yeah, I think he shoots Matt as well. All right, so Matt's at 1.
Matt at 1.
Let's see if Chris draws anything here. Oh, it's a red card. There's a polluted delta. All right, Matt's going to sacrifice land to Zernorb.
Yep, staying at 1.
Yeah. What was the red card that he drew? Did you see?
And not see. So Lavamancer?
Might be a Lavamancer. Not too sure. I guess we'll see once he plays it.
Zernorb. That's a card that we used to see like a lot of.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. Zernorb was like super good. I used to always play Zernorb. Like it would just be like a one-of, but it would just be so good. And then they came up with a new version of it, where it was like sacrifice a forest, gain 3 life. All right, so he plays Underground Sea from his graveyard, thanks to the Crucible World, which is doing extra work. It's a 5/5 and it's
5/5. It's drawn him like 3 cards now.
Yep. All right, so Zernorb's gonna crash in now for 5. I think Chris is just going to take it and go down to 12 life. So Matt's board is Tezzeret, Crucible, which is a 5/5, Zernorb, which is a 5/5, and 2 Underground Seas. He's only at 1 life, and he's facing down a Grim Lavamancer, Goblin Guide, and a couple more lands from Chris. All right, so Chris draws a Force of Will.
Not a good one now.
Yeah, doesn't really do anything yet. Just plays land number 4. What is Chris going to do? That card might be a Price of Progress in his hand. Could it be, you think?
Maybe, but I mean, Matt can just sacrifice all his lands.
Exactly. I mean, that's why he wouldn't have cast it or anything. So there's a chance that that card in his hand might be a Price of Progress. Tough to see. Yeah, somebody else said it looks like Price. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if he hits a Mox Diamond or a Chrome Mox something. Ooh, it's a Mox Diamond, pretty good.
It's really good here.
I don't know if there's anything else better he could take. Oh, there's a Chalice, that's pretty good too. I think he's gonna take the Chalice.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a Chalice. I think he's gonna Chalice, probably play Chalice for 1. Okay. There's a City of Traders. Did he play Underground Sea this turn?
No.
No?
That was already in play.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, okay. I thought last turn he sacked the Underground Sea to gain 2 life. No?
No. Chris didn't activate his Lavamancer yet.
Chris, okay. Alright. Yeah, for some reason I just thought that he played the Underground Sea from his graveyard first.
Yeah, again, for those of you who are...
Question about Chalice? Okay. Alright, so they're stopping the match. Having a question about Chalice here. Alright, so Matt stays at 1 life.
Yep. And, I mean, Zernorb out of the sideboard.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of work. Alright, so Chris tapping some mana. I think he's thinking about playing the Delver right into the Chalice.
What, just for Grim Lavamancer fodder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have a way to interact otherwise, right? Like, he can smash to smithereens, but...
I mean, if he's smashing the Smithereens, he's probably going to win anyway.
Yeah, if he has that card. That's
You might as well just hold the Delver so you can pitch it to Forcible. That probably makes more sense. Alright, there's City of Traders.
Well, this point in the game is getting out of hand like really fast.
Yeah, it looks like Matt stabilized at 1 life.
Ooh,
Alright.
a Chalice for 2. That's going to lock this one up.
Yeah, Chalice for 2 is very strong. Tezzeret now has 3 counters.
Yep. Chalice for 2. That's going to get Force of Wills, right?
Oh, the
Oh,
Abyss.
the Abyss. Lack of Force of Wills.
The Abyss. Alright. So he goes with the Abyss here. Let's see what happens. He looks at his graveyard again.
Expecting it to change.
You think so? He's like, hey, did that graveyard change yet? Alright, so the Abyss is a pretty neat combo because he doesn't have to lose his artifacts, you know? The Abyss is just non-artifact creature, so. Alright, Chris fetches up an island.
Man, the Abyss is so good.
Yeah, it really is. Alright, what, yeah, I don't know what Chris could really do to get out of this.
No, he's just stuck.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
That's what Stacks is all about.
Yeah. There's a Price of Progress. Matt just wants to sack each land at once. So let it resolve. So he goes to 3. Let it resolve go to 5, and let it resolve go to 7.
I think you just sacrifice all of them.
Oh, he's going to. Just one at a time, though.
Yeah.
If he does it all at once, then he could die to a Lavamancer.
You obviously don't just pick them up.
Yeah, exactly.
So Chris has, just dealt him to sell some damage at that Price of Progress.
So Crucible, Zernorb, Tezzeret with 3 counters, Abyss and Chalice on the board for Keefer. 3 of those permanents are 5/5 creatures as well. 5/5 artifact creatures that he doesn't have to sacrifice to the Abyss. Oh, the Abyss was still in stack? Okay, I was confused.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, long day.
All right. Now Chris is down to 6 to take damage from the Force.
Yeah, so Matt should attack with 2 of his guys.
He was right.
He's just attacking with 1.
If you attack with 2, you force him to block one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I like.
Yeah,
Because he's no cards in his hand, so.
And you have a Chalice at 1 to stop like a top deck bolt or something, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Draws. Alright, so he's down to 2 cards in his graveyard.
And it just does not look like there's a way out of this. For Chris.
Will return an Underground Sea. And he should attack with everybody here. Yep.
Yeah, so in comes the team, and Chris Roberts is going to die. Matt Keefer playing Stacks is going to advance to 6-0.
Yeah, and Chris should not have an answer, and that should be game.
I think it's extremely unlikely you can win. All right. So Matt Keefer playing Stacks 6-0 now.
All right, so 4 more Tezzerets have been sold, just like that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well done, Matt Keefer.
All right, so he's 6-0 with this